All right. Next thing on our list here. I got my just crappy GPT generated client here. We'll worry about client later. I'm going to add a new functionality to the server. So what I want is what I want to do is be able to send a picture and get back a single beer. So I want to be able to send an image of like a logo. You know, if I snap a picture of a beer bottle, like if I snap a picture of PBR, I want to be able to receive the information about that beer. So I basically just need a model that's capable of recognizing text. So I don't think I need to use anything like OpenAI or anything. I think a pretty dumb model could do that. Just, you know, look at a picture. A stupid language model would be ideal. A language model, that way it could just be like, what kind of beer is this? What is the name of this beer? That actually might be difficult to do with a local model. So I'm going to research here. Do a little research. So let's... So this will just be adding a method, I believe, is what I think is what I want to do here. Just add a new method. I don't like how I'm doing this. Do you think I should... I'm gonna look at... Yeah, I think if I add another route for specific, because for this I just want to get one beer back or no beers if I don't have it in my database. Yeah, so it'll be like this. It'll kind of be like this. So I need to get a name here. So it'll basically be like that. Yeah. Oh, let's make a branch first for that. So yeah, I'll just make a new method at my beers endpoint, and it's going to take an image. It's going to take some image data, and it's going to return a beer. That's the first thing. So So I'm going to add a new method to beers endpoint. Takes an image and it gives me back a beer object. Okay, so a couple of things here. I'm going to need a find a model, find / train a model that's capable of looking at a picture of a beer can, bottle, logo, I'll say logo, a beer logo, and telling me the name of that beer. Okay, that's step one. And then add method beers. How would that look again? It's going to be like so it's going to be like beers image. Okay. Beers, how does that look again? Like that. Add method beers image. And that does a, is it a fuzzy search with name obtained from model, and returns a single beer object returns at most a single beer object. Okay, so find a model that's capable of looking at a picture of a beer logo and tell me the name of that beer, and then with that name do a little fuzzy search in our database, see if I have that beer. If I do, return the object. So my sprints are kind of, well, this is, this will probably be like a 5-hour thing. Yeah, it's still gonna be, this is actually gonna be, so I'm gonna come back to logging in. So this is searching a beer with image, and I've actually kind of already finished search a beer with text. Okay. Nice. So let's find a model. Hopefully I can find one that I'm able to host. That would be nice. ML model for beer logo recognition. And it doesn't even need to be that specific. I just need something that can look. Let's just see if there's anything. Beer label recognition. What do we got? Is it free? Is this YOLO? It is YOLO. I've used YOLO before. Is it? Cool. So first detect the bottle. Oh, this is actually going to be kind of complicated. Maybe. Depends. Let's read this article a little bit. I'm actually going to edit the name of this stream. So, Bibira, is this something that's already existing? Let's look at what we got here. A few weeks ago, I was in a supermarket with my girlfriend. We were invited to dinner. We wanted to bring wine. Neither of us a wine expert, but she had a fantastic ace in the hole. She pulled out her phone, took a picture of the wine, and immediately got a description and review of the bottle. That's super cool. I was impressed with the power of that app. It's called Vivino, and she challenged me to build something similar. First thing you need to do is build a beer recognizer. Wait, the first thing we need to build a beer recognizer is a database of beer images. That's if you want to train it yourself. Luckily, the web is full of online shops selling beers. I've already developed a small library for web scraping called whatever that is. Lacetto. This library allowed me to write the scrapers really fast in less than a day. I was able to collect 2,300 beer bottle pictures together from their basic information. You know, I could probably train a model. Might be fun. The information about each beer's had some missing data here and there. Yeah, I'm not worried about the actual information of the beer. I have that. I'm just worried about getting the name. And it is going to be difficult because some beer bottles... Like, let's look at that beer right there, for example. See, I would just need it to find this. The classifier can be built using the classical hog SVM. I'm familiar with that. Which is very good, it says. It's okay. Detecting objects which don't exhibit many changes in shape. Humans. Hog is okay. I've used hog in like robotics before. Is this hog? No, just OpenCV. Which can detect airplanes, bottles. Yeah. So if I can detect a bottle or a can, I can make like a multi-part, multi-step thing. I just need the bottle class, so this model is probably overkill. But it works quite well. Here comes the key part of the algorithm. Given the image of the bottle, we need to come up with a beer label. Right. Content-based image retrieval. See, I'm not trying to classify beer. Well, yeah, let's see what else we can find. Beer, TensorFlow. Yeah, that's what I want, really. Oh. Oh, they have an API? What's their pricing? Pricing. This might actually be, let's see exactly how it works though. Let's see. Do they tell us? Predict what beer brand it is. This pre-trained image model uses a nickel created data set that has 29 labels. Man, I think a language model would be pretty good at this. I could use one of OpenAI's dumb models. I think a language model would do the trick. And OpenAI really does have, I mean, I could just use OpenAI, but which OpenAI models? How much does GPT-4 cost per request? Not 4.0. Let's see what else. $5 for 1 million tokens. Oh, and you gotta pay for the output. Well, I don't want a lot of output actually. I'm just gonna tell it, tell me the name of this beer, nothing else. Let's see what they have real quick. Let me pause or just turn off my screen capture real quick so you don't see my API key. Let's make a new one. I haven't been on here in a minute. Am I using these for anything? I don't think so. I'm definitely not. So this will be for my brew pair. If we choose to use this. Yeah. Okay. All right. And does that need to be base 64 when I send a request? All right. Let's see here. Actually, 1 second. I'm just gonna put it in my bash RC real quick. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't know what that is. Let's see if I can make this request though. Okay, so here's the models that they have. Whoa, there's a lot. So let's see. Let's see which one of these models. I bet ChatGPT probably knows. We might not. Dude, what? How old is this? 7 months ago. Is it literally just GPT-4? The GPT-4 series? How much? Okay, here we go. Well, this doesn't really tell me the price. Maybe this one's cheaper. You know, it doesn't have to be like the best. It can be a really dumb model. What the heck is this? I could use possibly $30 per million tokens. Like, how many tokens is an image? Oh, it does have the vision pricing thing. Doesn't tell me for the other, the cheaper models. So, oh. I don't like that. Wait, this one's cheaper? Whoa, why is this one cheaper? It is cheaper though, right? If I did 1,000 images, if I did 2,000 images, it's about $1. What about for 4? Oh, can I select? I'm actually curious if oh yeah, that's so long. I just want to see something. How big is this? It's not that big. Just go. And then let's go to a model that is. I doubt this works. I don't think it probably does not work. I believe him. Now here's what I'm thinking. What if I just get the text from an image, whatever text is in an image? I'm sure there's a dumb model that can do that. Give it to another dumb model, all that text, tell me, like, given this text, Find the beer name in this text. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't think that's quite what I want either, because I kind of do want multimodal. This is actually going to be harder than I thought to do for free. I mean, I could just use OpenAI and then give like give a user like 10 free ones, then they have to pay for it. I just don't want somebody to go on my app and just like spam, rack up my costs. So if I go back to looking at 4.0, $150 pixels, I think is probably all you need. And then for 2,000 images, it's a buck, a little over a buck. $2,000. So I could give like 200 people 10 free images for $1. Okay. Yeah, I'll play with that maybe. Maybe I'll do this for now. But I won't use 4.0, I'll use, just like look at the pricing here. So $250 for $1 million. Whoa, what the heck? GPT-4 is more expensive. Oh, and you get charged for the output too. There won't be much output. So let's see. So the image would come from a client. Would I just encode it in base 64? So I think I'm going to use... It's actually crazy. Which one was the cheapest? But for Vision, that one's more expensive. For Vision, this one's cheaper. Does it get cheaper? That one's expensive. That one's cheap. And honestly, would I collect these images? If you collected the images, you could build a data set, a labeled data set. Yeah, that's a good point. So let's just do it with GPT 4.0 for now. Let's do it with 4.0. So now the title's a little misleading now, so I'm just gonna change it again. Because I'm not really doing machine learning. I'm just going to use somebody's product. Okay. So, how would I receive an image? Client uploads the file. Client sends a post request with the image file as part of the form. Client receives the file. And I may, I don't know if I want to collect these images. Oh, it's only Sunday? I thought it was like Wednesday. I have no idea what day it is. What kind of files are iPhone images? Well, you know what? My client can convert them to whatever I need. Yeah, you're right. Alright, I'm kind of losing focus. I'm going to take a break.